Yo, Ellen, we go so far back. Don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's
I mean,
do all that.
okay,
All right.
I got to take two if the joke didn't work. I
No,
mean, I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so
Ellen and I go way back. So far back that if I told people, they'd be surprised. Laughs. Yeah, I still wear those same old vintage T-shirts. I don't even know what that says about me. So tell me, do you ever hold back? If a joke flopped, yeah, I'd probably hold back. No drama needed. So when does this party start?
Yo, Ellen, we go so far back. Don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's
I mean,
do all that.
okay,
All right.
I got to take two if the joke didn't work. I
No,
mean, I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so
9:30? Wow, I can make it. But the real fun starts later, after midnight. We've reserved the top floors of the hotel. The after party will be there. And the more people understand about Diddy, the more everything starts to make sense. Now here's the big news. Twitch has joined this conversation. He was a daytime TV star, the heart of the Ellen Show, but there was some darkness behind the scenes.
What time do you stay up till?
I stay up till like maybe 6 in the morning. I'm back up at like 10:30, 11.
6 in the morning. What do you do every night till 6 in the morning? You don't go to clubs every night.
No, I mean, I make love a lot.
That's my favorite answer ever.
Yeah. I told you when I came on the show I was gonna be completely honest and expose myself to the world.
Have you heard? We'll say Twitch took his own life because he was starting to uncover some secrets in Hollywood. Secrets tied to Diddy's infamous freak-offs and Ellen's complicated connections. He wasn't just a party-goer. He was close to the chaos. Maybe he saw things no one else did. He even left a note with the LAPD mentioning his struggles, but the details haven't come out yet. There's speculation online that Twitch recorded a voicemail capturing events that happened at those parties. Are these just rumors, or is there some truth? Fans say it doesn't add up. Why? Because he recently celebrated his 9th anniversary with his wife Allison.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one extra.
Ellen was
And they were planning for a second child, so his sudden death seems strange. Some say Twitch was about to expose Ellen, so his death was staged to look like a suicide. And Todrick Hall said Twitch was under pressure because of the Ellen controversy. People were asking, why are you supporting her? Back in 2020, several former employees accused The Ellen Show of racial discrimination and mistreatment, which led to an investigation. Ellen apologized and promised to make changes. But Twitch's stress wasn't just from the show.
It was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out, but it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone.
Rumors say he discovered some disturbing info about Ellen and Diddy. Ellen reportedly took Twitch to some of Diddy's parties, where strange things happened. Diddy once asked Ellen, "Why don't you come to my parties?" And Ellen said, "They're too far away, so I don't go." But here's the thing. Diddy said the parties that start after midnight are a different kind of party, and Ellen seemed to understand exactly what he meant. Maybe she even started going to them. And when we talk about the Wayfair scandal,
I believe it was Diddy that came to that room and did the job himself.
I know that you were the first, one of the first ones at Clive's party to speak about Whitney's passing the other day.
Yes.
And that was, did you know her well?
Yes, I did.
He says prosecutors portrayed him as a monster who controlled people and plied them with threats, money, brandishing guns.
selling overpriced furniture with children inside. Some think Ellen might have attended some of those less publicized events at Diddy's house where disturbing and possibly illegal things allegedly occurred. The evidence against Diddy is chilling. Missing persons linked to the scandal, leaked voicemails. This has become a huge issue. Allison also revealed in interviews how hard it was to understand Twitch's inner pain. She found drugs and medicines hidden in his shoeboxes. His journals mentioned a traumatic childhood he was still struggling with.
Hey, And knowing Whitney, I don't believe that she's the kind of woman that would say, stop everything. I'm not going to.
He used drugs to cope because he didn't want to burden anyone with his pain. People have questioned Allison too. Did she know everything or hide something? She made the family sign NDAs for the funeral, which has limited their contact with the kids. Twitch's brother Dre said on Instagram that their family isn't being allowed to—
There are a lot of questions. What he's exactly charged with, who's going to testify, what this case is going to look like. But before we get to those questions, we want to remind everybody how we got here.
to see the kids and is being mistreated. All of this makes you wonder, what darker things might be lurking beneath Hollywood's glittering surface? Are Diddy's freak-offs just rumors or the truth? And Clive Davis, an industry titan, is also accused of forcing Diddy into degrading situations.
A lot of these videos are going to be played at trial, and so prospective jurors are being asked if they mind looking at all of this stuff because they may see quite a bit of it. One, Combs, but we'll be looking for how he reacts to it. We've seen him a lot in court, and he presents fairly upbeat. He comes in with a smile on his face, hugs for his lawyers, gestures to members of his family who have sat in court there to support him.
These all sound like stories from a thriller, but they're the hidden tales that only come out over time. Now the question is, will we ever reach the truth? Or will these remain just stories?
We'll see how deep into it the trial gets, but for the most part, and we don't know who some of the alleged victims who will testify, we don't know who they are yet. But for people who are hoping for a deep dive into the private sex life of Sean Combs, we'll get some of that, no doubt. At least as prosecutors say, it was criminal. But some of the other stuff, we're not sure.